This is from the CCP 2014 founding document. The goal of these systems is to allow the trustworthy to roam everywhere under heaven while making it hard for the discredited to take a single step. And we might say, well, that can never come here. This is a free society. Revelation 13 begs to differ. It's going to go global from here.
Hey guys, the question we're going to answer in this video is, what is the Chinese social credit score system? And more importantly, how does it relate to Bible prophecy, Revelation 13? Here's what you need to know. So please like, follow, subscribe, share, and enjoy.
Have you heard of the social credit system in China? This has made Western press. It's significant. You're familiar with this concept of a credit score. The FICO score, you pay your bills, your score goes up, you're credit worthy, you get loans. In China, it goes way beyond that to a score for all of your behaviors, like even things like sorting your recycling properly and not jaywalking. And it's basically a system that's trying to grasp all the citizens of China into a dragnet, into a database to prove their trustworthiness in social life, broadly speaking. There's 700 million surveillance cameras in the nation of China. That's half as many people as there are in China. And the Mandarin term for credit goes beyond our understanding of the word with financial. It goes to one's morality. And so here we have legislating morality, if you will, instead of self-government, one of the highest values in the West, or you say it was once one of the highest values in the West. You see in China people who don't visit their aging parents regularly or play a lot of video games, which we'd like to be in that group, but you get minus points by the state here. Remaining debt-free and volunteering for community service are two ways to raise your points in some localities. There are many social credit systems in China as plural. There's not one yet. In other cases, behavioral data on social media and e-commerce platforms has played in, and who one's friends are on social media plays in to your score, whether you have a high or low social credit score. One city of 2.8 million people penalized individuals for inappropriate comments online. This one should sound familiar. Spreading false information online reduces your social credit score. By the way, the World Economic Forum, when you look at their agenda that they're meeting right now, the top bullet point of their agenda is that the greatest present risk in our world today is, you fill in the blank. Nuclear war, misinformation is the greatest threat to our world right now. Basically saying things the World Economic Forum disagrees with is the greatest threat to our world. So higher scores in China get you better healthcare, better access to public housing, better schools, lower taxes, shorter wait times at the hospital, access to public sector jobs, access to mortgages, or you could state all those in reverse. A lower score, you don't get the mortgage, you don't get the public sector job, you're at the back of the line at the hospital with lower care, back of the bus you go. You see a stratification forming here, a demonizing of those on the lower end of the social spectrum. Higher taxes, worse schools and housing, etc. And also the bad kids are regulated to economy class seating on the flights and the trains, prohibited in some cases even from buying property, which people would be apologists of it, would say, well, it's not mandatory, it's not all, overreaching. But if you don't play the game, you're losing more and more privileges. So not mandatory is setting that bar for freedom pretty low. It's kind of like when the mandates were happening. I read in a publication here, it said, well, this is not mandates, but you know what? If you choose not to, then you might not have a job. And at that point, that's playing with words. But even manners, like eating on public transport, can affect your score in some places. Several provinces have used big screens in public places to expose and shame people, as well as personalized dial tones so that when somebody calls you, if you're a debtor who hasn't paid his bills, they will hear that you are about to talk to an untrustworthy person. This is from the CCP 2014 founding document. The goal of these systems, is to allow the trustworthy to roam everywhere under heaven while making it hard for the discredited to take a single step. And we might say, well, that can never come here. This is a free society. Revelation 13 begs to differ. It's going to go global from here in America. It could be covert social control that we've already been studying this evening, but the overt is already happening as well in the form of cancel culture.